Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be trying to install cruise control. Currently on the Caddy, you can see it's start line van, so we haven't got any cruise control, haven't got any MFD controls or anything like that. Now, I'm not too clued up on Caddies, but stripped this down already once, and I've had a look, and I'm pretty sure, because I've already tried to code it, which we'll go through the coding later in this video, but because I've already tried to code it, I'm pretty sure the steering wheel module I have will accept it. I just need the controls, and that's why I bought this. Now this is basically going to swap our current one, and there's so many different variations of this exact like stalk arrangement, but I think this one with the cruise on this side and the MFD on this side and two connectors should be able to link up with the current steering wheel module and squib in here. Theoretically, we install that, we code it, and all will be good, in theory. I've actually taken all this apart before anyway, so quickly run through little tips and tricks what I found the first time doing it. And yeah, this shouldn't take too long. What I'm going to do is basically disconnect the battery, strip it all down, connect this new one, see if we can get it controlling and doing all the normal functions like indicator, washer, all that sort of stuff. Once it's installed, I don't really care. I can't really return this. So if it's in there and it works, great. If it's in there and it doesn't work, also, it's not the end of the world if everything else works. So make a start with taking off the airbag. Okay, right. Battery is disconnected. You can see we've got the key on, absolutely nothing. So the key can just live down there. First thing, we've got to get the airbag off. Now on each side of here there's a clip that you basically need to push inwards. So what you need to do is just rotate the steering wheel, get the clip from each side and pull the airbag out. This can be a bit tricky. So I found if you pull the steering wheel all the way out and all the way down, then you should be able to just see behind here. Well, I say see. Sorry, this just pops off like that. So this is just clipped, so just pull that out, and it will all come out. Honestly, if you've got a mirror or something like that, even better. A phone camera works an absolute treat. Boom. So you can see, I got my phone camera out. If I straighten this wheel and take this airbag out, you can see there's the clips, and there is the two pins each side that hold it on. So obviously with the airbag, this just gets disconnected like that. I can go over there, and then we are basically onto this. Now this, I think, is this size. Hey, I got it. So this is a T55. Oh Jesus, there you go. So try and keep the wheel straight during this, because you want to kind of figure out where obviously the dead straight center point is for the wheel, because I think on VWs anyway, on Fords it only goes on one way. But VW, you'll see when we take this off, this can go on any angle you bloody want it to. So boom, so there's the steering wheel off, and then you can see here, so this is actually a splined joint, and it can go on any angle. And I know this pin here, so this is like hole punched, that is where the center lines up on mine. It might not be where the center lines up on yours. Again, keep all of this dead straight if you can. And we're on to the next bit, which is that, and then underneath, there's one more of these. I think they're T20s. I've got a whole box of them, so we'll take these off quick. Okay, and with all those out, oh, we've got to take the key out. With all those out, ta-da! Right, now we're on to the juicy bit. See, it doesn't take that long at all. So the next bit is that, and that needs to all come out, and then this squib will come off, and then it's literally, I've seen a lot of videos where people say you got to take the key barrel off it. You don't. You really don't. You just unclip it, and I'll show you in a second. So 1, 2, 3 bolts. We'll get this out. What we'll do is we'll take, so my clips are a bit broken on this, but that can come out, and that can come out, that can come out, and then there's two more. There's this one, and you press this back clip, and that comes out, and then there's a red thing here, and that comes out, and then ta-da, that all comes out. Now we're left with this. Now does this look similar to this? Let me have a quick look. It does. It looks similar. It looks like all the connectors I've just tried in that, and it connects. Whether it works or not, I don't know. So let me show you how you get this off. A little push thingy here and a little push thingy there, and basically you just got to yank it off. You got to push these down, these clips. Ow, 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 fuck. But it comes off, I told you. Oh, fuck, that really hurt. So, what are the part number differences? The old one is 5KO953521DK, and the new one is 5KO953502N. There you go. Boom, it's on. fuck knows if it's gonna work. Anyway, so that literally presses on, and that is on now, right? That's solid. Next bit, this. Cool. Before I connect everything, I'm gonna screw it in, and then all the other stuff should align up nicely. That to that, that to that, that to that, that to that, that to that. Cool. Give me a second. Okay, boom, she's in. Right, this to there. Again, my clips are a bit broken, so oops. This to there. That's this bit connected now, so everything else should connect. Okay. Yeah. Now, I don't know which one this goes into. I had it plugged into this one last time, but I was adamant it was this one, but honestly, I don't really know. Right, that's now all connected up. Is there anything we're missing here? No. Now, what I want to do is power this on, code it, and see if we can get cruise. Or at least MFD. We'll see what it does. Okay, turned it on, and we have indicators, we have high beams, but as you can see, if I switch cruise on, nothing, because the van doesn't know it's got cruise. And I assume with this, yeah, again, it doesn't recognize it, which is worrying, but God knows. Obviously, traction line, airbag, and yeah, steering wheel and stuff, and we'll fix all that. I want to try code it first. Now, I've shown off this little tool before. Normally people use VCDS, but if you go to guided functions, this thing will actually do it for you. It's quite a cool little tool. So all you got to do is you go into engine electronics, go to guided functions, and then there's literally an option to activate or deactivate the cruise control, which is great. If you want to read all through this, you can. But basically it goes through all the checks and stuff and make sure everything's okay. Code was read out, blah, 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 continue, and then it reads. Well, the actual engine electronics module is coded to, the long coding, and then hopefully it'll switch it to, so that's the current code that's read, and then hopefully it's going to put a 25 in there. So we've got cruise control system installed, so number 2. Engine is that, do you want to do that? Yes. So select that, it's being written. You can see the 25 over there, which is cruise. Successfully completed. Please wait. End of function, continue. So then, if we turn it off and turn it on, you can see we've got cruise. Turn it off, off, turn it on, cruise. Now, the only thing I've got a problem with, so we've got cruise now, which is fucking fantastic. Only thing I've got a problem with is this doesn't work. We've got nothing on this stalk here. So I'm gonna try and figure it out, see what's going on. We're halfway there, we're nearly there. We've got cruise, oh, buzzing, but now we don't have MFD control or even wipers. I've just found this. MFA buttons in wiper lever. MFA buttons in wiper lever. Not installed. Installed. Save. Coding is a success. Whoa, I'll be damned. We've now got MFD. Mile per hour, miles, fuel, MPG, but we don't have wiper control. More digging required. Wait, I've literally just read this. Bonnet open or closed. The bonnet's open. Let me close it quick. Moment of truth. No, there's no way it was this easy. Okay, it's not done yet. I'm not gonna jinx it yet. Sometimes, guys, you just gotta try. If this works and I bolt this all together, this whole thing cost me £30. BRB. Okay, everything is all back together. The only thing that's not is the airbag, and the reason I've done that is because I want to just clear the faults and make sure everything's good to go. So I'm going to connect the battery up, and I'm going to turn the ignition on while I'm standing away from the van. So if it does explode, it's going to explode and whatever, and we can sort it out after, but hopefully it doesn't. Everything's all plugged in. we're all good to go. Feel nice, these levers, quite nice and new. Right, let me connect the battery quick. Hopefully, nothing goes wrong. I'm gonna leave you guys here. Tell me if anything explodes. 3, 2, 1. Didn't hear an explosion. Fucking shit myself up hitting the bonnet, but didn't hear an explosion. Just gonna tighten this all up so we can shut the bonnet, to be honest. There we go, ignition going on. 3, 2, 1. Sweet. And some errors. So, there's a couple of things I want to do. Fuck, I haven't started it, but sound. Right, there is a few errors on the dash. You can see we've got a light, which is always on. Park and brake, that's fine. Steering wheel, which is power steering, airbag, traction control. So the way you fix the steering wheel one is by just rotating the wheel. Right, airbag's in. If I rotate this wheel all the way to the left, all the way to the right, it clears that. Both of them, traction and thingy. Now it's just the airbag, so if we turn this off, check everything still works. Yeah, it's still got wipers, still got indicators, cool. Just gonna reconnect to the tool real quick. Now hopefully when we reconnect this, we'll be able to just clear the ABS airbag faults. Give me 2 secs, I'm just gonna completely reconnect to it. It's throwing a little bit of a hissy fit. Right, I'm gonna do a full scan real quick. It's gonna go through absolutely everything. There you go, driver airbag, turn signal switch. So I had this last time, turn signal switch, short circuit to ground, control module coded incorrectly. And then all the bulbs, alarm on, fucking everything. I don't really care about the faults that aren't actually a fault. So clear, and it's probably gonna come up with a few stuff. Distance too high, hopefully that clears. Looks like it's cleared. Again, I've had that B one for ages. And that's obviously the radio. So cycle the ignition off, cycle the ignition on, blah, blah, blah. And there we go. So we take the handbrake off. Boom! Oh, the light, I've tried coding out loads and loads of times and it's just not gonna happen. So I don't really care, I'm kind of used to it. But now we've got full MFD control. I don't know what that one is. God knows. Degrees, time, literally everything. I'm guessing that's instant miles per gallon, average miles per gallon. That must be speed? God knows. Don't really know how you work it. And then obviously cruise. Now, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't really know. But what I'm gonna do is pack away my tools quick, close the garage, and we're gonna go and try it because I'm excited. I'm really excited to see if this works. We'll go for a test drive in a sec. All right, we're on the road. Prime time traffic, what's the time? 5:30. Right, here we go. So, if I click cruise, hey, we got a cruise light and we're off the pedals. And we're cruising! We could shuffle through, what are we getting right now? 48 mpg, 49. Oh, we are absolutely cruising. Oh, I love this. Temperature. This is like a speed limiter. Not a limiter, like a warning. Oh, mate. This is great. I'm so happy. We get a trip thing. We just turned this like from a start line van to a high line van. Just minus the aircon. Oh, I'm so happy with that. What a result. What a result. And just like that, we are back home. What a result that was. Literally £30, bought the right one. Well, originally I bought the wrong one. I tried fitting it, that's why I stripped it down the first time and realised, right, I've just got the wrong type. So I scouted it out and luckily this was on there for like, it's like 40 quid. So I just lowballed him for 30. He's come back with 35. So £35. And we managed to get MFD, cruise control, and a load of other features on the screen. £30, and that's it. You don't need no VAGCOM, you don't need anything crazy like that. The tool I used was the Think Car 689BT, and I've shown this off in my channel before. And it's a great little tool, and it literally allows you to do anything. Like normally people go for VCDS and whatnot, but with the guided functions on this as well, it's so easy. You don't have to fuss around with login codes and buying the correct adapter and everything like that. It's just here. So they did send this out a few months ago, and honestly it's one of the best tools in my toolbox right now, especially with modern cars, trying to diagnose stuff and code stuff and fix stuff. you need yourself a little tablet, as Em says, a little monkey tablet. So that's all I've got. Quick little upgrade, massive improvement for us, because obviously the Caddy's daily, so now we can cruise down the motorway in style, not have to worry about anything, just chill out for a little bit. You know, if you enjoyed it, leave a like, join the channel, become a member, all that sort of stuff, subscribe, and I will see you next time, whatever we get up to.